I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Andreescu.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Welcome back, tennis fans. Raducanu versus Bianca Andreescu. And you might be thinking, why are you late? I'm late because I was just doing Djokovic versus Karatsev. That's literally just finished. I've jumped on here. A great start for Raducanu on that first one anyway, a drop shot. But then Andreescu with a fantastic return winner in return. She's actually chosen to return Andreescu as well. Very interesting and popular choice among tennis players nowadays. But very, very good. To see two young stars going at it here, two hard-hitting youngsters as well. Forehand to forehand exchange here, both trying to go with power. In the end, Raducanu tries to change direction and go into out and goes just long. So it's going to be a really intriguing matchup. I'm very much looking forward to covering this one as well. I was hoping to do not just Djokovic and Raducanu, but yeah, this as well, because this is just, for me, probably the pick'em of the women's draw for the first round anyway, or second round even matches. Backhand to backhand here. And then Raducanu goes in to win with the forehand. Goes down the line, just misses the line. So it is two early breakpoint opportunities here for Bianca Andreescu. She's been in some really good form as of late. Great to see her back into form. And of course, great to see Raducanu having some success on the clay. Sio says, I can't seem to get into women's tennis. I'll tell you what, watch this match and you definitely will do. I'll tell you that. Best of luck, Emma, says Barry. And Emma completely brushes away one break point with a fantastic ace. So that's much needed and she'll be very, very happy about that. That's for sure. Really impressive. Of course, she'll be hoping to avoid getting broken early doors. Andreescu is just someone who can really hurt you, and both these players can. I think the ground stroke exchange is going to be really intriguing to watch. Oh, and it's another ace. This time down the tee, Emma Raducanu has just saved herself massively. That is great serving from the young Brit. Two aces back to back after being 40-15 down. This time down the tee on the ad side. Andreescu will be thinking, wow, just my luck after returning so well. Oh, and that's another good serve out wide. Drags Andreescu out wide. Andreescu goes into the tram line. So game point Raducanu after being 40-15 down, but she's come back with three first serves, two aces unreturnable. I mean, serve by Emma. That's what it seems like at the moment. Not a bad thing at all. Big serve out wide, good return from Andreescu, and Raducanu tries to go behind Andreescu. Good defensive work there from the Canadian. And then it's almost like a backhand lob. Raducanu tries to take it on the rise, swerves that forehand wide. She's almost saying, I can't see it, bizarrely. Kaz says, hey there. Hi. Hello, says Eves. Hi. Kaz says, sure, then you don't appreciate really great tennis. Go watch Badosa Azarenka last year, Indian Wells. That was a great match. Is that another ace? What's going on? The serve is popping from Emma Raducanu. Loving this. The serve out wide. She does love that serve out wide on the juice side. It's another ace. Advantage Raducanu. She's serving herself out of trouble here, and that's not a bad sign. Just that forehand. She's just struggling a little bit with the shadows, etc. as well on the court. She needs to adjust. I'm sure she will. It's not always easy playing in daylight with a lot of shadow. Big serve down a tee from Raducanu. Forehand to forehand exchange here. And Andreescu, I think, yeah, it's a huge forehand cross court from the Canadian. And we're back at juice. This is a cracker already. Kathy says, watch an Ons Jabeur match. Hi, Kathy. Oh, hi, Kathy. Hi, Kaz. Hi, Eves. Hi, everyone in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. We are at juice. Big serve down the tee from Raducanu again. She's finding that first serve, and it's really getting her out of trouble. It's advantage to Raducanu. Big serve down the tee from the juice side. And Kaz says, I'm multitasking. Gary says, hey, Kaz. Hey, Kathy. And he says, Raducanu's serve has drastically improved recently. I agree. I do think she's made some incremental gains for sure on the serve. Good first serve out wide. Good return, though, from Andreescu. Great backhand depth. Backhand to backhand exchange, slice down the line from Andreescu, and she tries to come to the net. But I tell you what, it's so good. She doesn't even need to. It's kept so low there. Raducanu not able to move well enough there. Great change of direction from Andreescu there. And I have to say, she's playing well. Raducanu just struggling for a little bit of movement there. In the ground stroke exchanges so far, Andreescu almost looks a little bit too powerful for Raducanu, early doors anyway. Long way to go. This is a very important hold, you feel, though, for the young Brit. And he says exactly that. This would be an important hold for Raducanu. I agree. She doesn't make the first serve this time. It will be a second serve. Big opportunity here. Oh, advantage Andreescu. It's an unforced error from Raducanu. She's under trouble. Well, she's definitely in trouble here. She saved 2 break points with 2 aces. Can she do a similar thing? We're about to find out. Kat says, Gary, I'm multitasking too, but not doing a good job. It's all about the tennis. Breakpoint number 3. First serve goes into the net. Oh, she hits herself on the thigh, Raducanu. That's not a good sign. That means she's not. Oh, that's not a good sign at all. That gives your opponent a real mental edge to say, okay, she's not happy about that. She thinks the second serve is going to be a real tough ask. Goes cross-court with the forehand, and Andreescu goes loopy with the forehand. Backhand to backhand here. Oh, Raducanu goes down the line with an absolutely monster backhand. Wow. That backhand swerved down the line, and it was an absolute bullet. That is incredible from Raducanu. Another fantastic way to save a break point. Oh, slice serve out wide. Very interesting to see if Raducanu can get herself out of this tricky game. Second serve into the backhand. Huge backhand into out from Andreescu, but just goes wide with it. She hit it really cleanly. She'll be disappointed. The Canadian Raducanu will breathe a sigh of relief. Another game point. Emily Nunes says Raducanu is doing a good job even without a coach. It's very true, yeah. She does. I mean, she's got support from the LTA, which is like the British Lawn Tennis Association here. But yeah, agreed. Oh, that's a big serve down the tee. Andreescu slices the return long. Raducanu does hold, and that means we can get the Raducanu button out early. Wow, I'll tell you what, a great start to this match, a great game to start us off. If we're going to get more of this, yes, please. This is what I want. It's been very entertaining. 8 minutes. They're just showing the ranking history. Andreescu was ranked number 7 in May 2021, now 90. Emma Raducanu, 323, now number, I think it was 9. Oh, dear. Yeah, big play there from Andreescu. Huge winner from the Canadian. Goes down the tee or into the body even with a serve. Then huge backhand up the line. I mean, she's got a big game. And Gary says, ball striking, exclamation mark. And yeah, both these girls so big from the back of the court. I mean, it is great to watch. It really is. Guys, as well, thanks very much for tuning in. Can see already some of you have liked the video. Thank you. Appreciate it to those who have done so already. Please do hit that like button if you haven't done so. It really does help us out a great deal with helping the channel grow and with the algorithm. Appreciate it. Big second serve from Andreescu into the backhand of Raducanu. Forehand to forehand, and she stretches Raducanu going side to side here. Lob backhand. Andreescu steps in and puts it away. Oh, that's really good from the Canadian. Steps in and says, okay, you want to hit a lob backhand? It's not deep enough, though. I'm going to take that on the rise, and she goes into out with it. Clean winner. At the moment, she looks the slightly more powerful of the two. Andreescu, and I have to say, Raducanu just needs to keep depth there with her ground strokes. Does their decent return into in, then goes into the net, though, with the backhand cross. Raducanu not particularly happy with that. Andreescu, though, fist bump to say, I'm 40 love up here. I've really just pushed her on her serve. She's had to say 4 break points. I could potentially hold to love here. And then she's going to have to do it all over again. 40 love. First serve just clips top of the net cord and goes wide second serve here for Raducanu to have a look at. Well, that looked like a double fault. It looked like a double fault, but it seems to have kept the line, and Raducanu goes long. So it is 1-1 here. Really good hold.
Coming to the rescue. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu.
A very somber song from Ben there. Anyway, 1-1. Good serve into the body and a very, very good depth from Andreescu into the forehand corner. And Raducanu rushed there, hits the forehand into the net. Love 15. She's struggling here with the power from Andreescu at the moment. Just the power and movement right now. She's just struggling to keep up Raducanu early doors here, but she normally adapts pretty well. The Brit as well. Normally, she's actually pretty quick out of the block, so it's going to be an intriguing matchup. But so far, what a forehand return from Andreescu. I mean, it's a second serve into the forehand, down the tee. Andreescu goes in to win with a forehand return. Clean winner. She is pouncing on the Raducanu forehand. Sorry, on the Raducanu second serve anyway. Look at that. 2 out of 7 points won on the second serve already. Big serve down the tee from Raducanu. Goes down the middle with the backhand. Does Andreescu, and another mistake this time from Raducanu. Forehand into win. Goes long. Love 40 here. She's in trouble. Lexi says, hello, Wolfazan. Come on, Emma. Just dropping by to cheer on Emma. Nice. Thank you for dropping by, Lexi, as always. 3 breakpoint opportunities here for Andreescu. And that... Oh. I thought it was long. The backhand return goes into the crowd. She's saying, I don't think it was in. The call was... It's in, no? It's on the line. You can see it's on the line, just. So 15-40. I mean, it does look on the line, to be fair. They're just checking it. But yeah, good serve to get her out of trouble. She, of course, served 3 huge serves in the previous service game to get herself out of trouble. This time, though, she's going to have to do it with a second serve at 15-40 down here. She's going to have to really fight. Goes into the body. Andreescu does go long with a forehand. Oh, she's thinking, okay, all right, okay. Yeah, missed that. Should have made it, but I've got another breakpoint opportunity. Raducanu's thinking, I'm doing the job here. She'll be feeling like, okay, I'm getting myself out of trouble here on first and second serve. JD says, like and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, please do like the video if you're old or new. Thanks to those who have done so already. Subscribe if you're new as well. Appreciate it. For more great content, not just watch-alongs and commentary, but draw previews, news, all sorts of tennis. This is the place to be if you're a tennis fan. Huge into-out forehand from Raducanu. And the backhand from Andreescu goes long. Really good from Raducanu. She's scrapping it out there, to be fair. She really is. She claps herself to say, yes, come on. This is what I should be doing. I need to fight here. Cannot afford to give a breakaway early on. And she did really well to save 4 break points in the first service game. She's going to have to do something similar here. And so far, after being love 40 down, she's definitely coming up trumps anyway, but still a long way to go at juice here. Big serve down the tee from Raducanu. Backhand down the middle from Andreescu. Backhand down the middle again. Raducanu tries to go into him with the forehand, goes into the net. It's going to be another breakpoint opportunity here for Andreescu. And yeah, Eve says if in every game, in every service game, Raducanu will struggle. She'll end up being broken soon. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. I think it's although there's a very interesting pattern which can sometimes occur where the person who's having a lot of trouble on serve obviously struggles multiple times but doesn't get broken, and then someone ends up holding to level 15. No issues whatsoever. No break points having to save. And then as we get into the business end, the person who's been serving really well ends up getting broken first. And it's just a weird trend that I think sometimes you see, and it's because they almost take their eye off the ball. Oh, when she concedes the break with a double fault, that is a timid way to get broken. Andreescu gets the early break here, and after saving so many break points, she gives it away for free with the double fault. She'll be disappointed. She's going to have to do it the hard way here. A breakdown early on in this first set. Andreescu breaks, and she's 2-1 up here, and will look to serve to consolidate at 3-1.
Coming to the rescue. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu.
Yeah, really impressive from Andreescu. They're just returning incredibly well, and in the end managing to break through, get the break. I mean, of course, handed to her in the end, but she had to do the hard work to get to that point multiple times, kept on banging on the door, and in the end, the door just flew wide open as Raducanu gave away the break with that double fault. Cass says, drat! Sad emoji face. Interestingly, the win predictor says 55% for Andreescu, which I think is pretty much, I think it's a massive 50-50. I think I chose Raducanu in my bracket, but with absolutely zero confidence because I just feel like both are playing pretty well on the clay here at the moment. And it is just a phenomenal matchup. And at the moment, it's not disappointing. I think Raducanu will be thinking, I need to make some inroads on the return game here, really put Andreescu under pressure, try and get the break back as soon as possible here. She's got a second serve here to look at, so good opportunity here for Raducanu. Second serve into the backhand. Oh, the backhand return breaks down into in. She's not quite striking the ball as cleanly as maybe we would normally expect her to, and that's been a little bit underwhelming, I think, from Raducanu early on here. But I feel like she's feeding her way into the game. 15 love. Lexi says, Kaz, so Gary, hello. I'm only on a quick work break. That's why I can't watch the video stream. That's okay. Thanks for tuning in, Lexi. Appreciate it. Well, first serve has just gone wide. Andreescu asking the chair umpire to have a look. It's going to be very interesting. There you go. Second serve into the forehand Raducanu. She's made it, I think. I think she's made that. She's gone into him with the forehand return. She's looking at the chair umpire to say, can you have a look? Is that definitely out? Yeah, just out. Interesting. 30 love was definitely the right option. Maybe didn't have to go quite as close to the line. I think she goes a meter inside the tram line there. It's still a winner. Ferzi says Andreescu superior in all round aspects. Raducanu very basic game. But if you do the basics well, Ferzi, you still can end up winning the game. I mean, both these girls have won a Grand Slam each on debut as well. The same Grand Slam, the US Open. Both capable of beating each other, but I get what you mean in terms of maybe diversity of someone's game. I think she's got probably more diverse game, Andreescu, but doesn't necessarily mean she's a better player. At the moment, she's in control. Huge backhand to backhand exchange. Raducanu's backhand breaking down in the end. Andreescu just looks so confident and calm and collected right now. Raducanu just a little bit uncomfortable. Started off well on the serve in terms of making a lot of first serves, hitting a few aces as well. She just struggled to really make any inroads in the first two service games here, and it could be another game to love for Andreescu on serve. Backhand to backhand, slices down the middle. The Canadian Raducanu wins the first point on the return game. This time steps in, goes forehand cross court, and times that forehand beautifully into the corner. So 40-15, much better from the Brit. She's going to need more of that. Look at that return points. Only one for Raducanu, which is that point just gone, and 12 for Andreescu. So clearly having the better of it at the moment, especially in the return games. Andreescu And she's definitely got a bigger serve as well. I mean, you can see that serve speed 166 kilometers per hour, so over 100 miles an hour. I'm not quite sure if Emma's serve is as big. Oh, it's a double fault from Andreescu. So 40-30. This could end up being a messy game. It could be the type of game that Raducanu wanted to try and force and pressure Andreescu into potential mistake and opening up some type of opportunity, some type of break point maybe. We'll see. Maria says Bianca has more weapons. And Eve says Raducanu is still building her game up, so she has time to evolve. That's true. She's slightly younger, isn't she, as well? I think a couple of years younger. So they are at different points. And I think, yeah, both have time to improve, don't they? Second serve, and it's a huge backhand up the line from Andreescu. Oh my gosh, she missed that. Oh, she's missed the forehand. That is a poor miss from Andreescu. That could be costly. It was an easy forehand to put away from Andreescu. I'm not quite sure if she's missed that. She will be really disappointed with that. I'll tell you that. She will be thinking, how have I missed that? And I'll tell you, I don't know how she's missed that. I've absolutely zero idea how she's missed that. That is a massive miss from Andreescu. Oh, dear. Maria says they're both good. Agreed, yeah. Good serve down the tee. Backhand in to win from Raducanu. Then goes into the corner. Good drive forehand from Andreescu. We're into the rally here. Big opportunity for Raducanu to open up a break point. Andreescu swats away any notion of a break point with a huge in-to-win forehand. Wow, that is massive from the Canadian. Guys, well over 100 of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Please remember to hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. Thank you to those who have already hit the like button. If you're old or new, of course, you can like the video, and it does help us out a great deal. And also do remember to smash the subscribe button if you are new and tuning into the channel and you like the content and want more like this. Yeah, very, very clutch hold there from Andreescu. She does consolidate, though, 3-1 in the end. He says, talking about the core game, Andreescu had it even before she won the US Open. That's fair enough. Well, yeah, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I can see what you mean. I get what you're trying to say. Oh, it's a big serve from Raducanu down the tee, and Raducanu shanks the backhand into out return and ends up being a winner. And she says sorry because completely put Raducanu off. Love 15. At the moment, nothing seems to be going the way of the Brit. She needs to somehow stop the flow, stop the momentum going in favor of the Canadian, because right now it's very tough. A 3-1 down here to come back into it. She's going to have a pretty easy hold here. And, well, she's not going to, because it's a really good point from Andreescu, really aggressive. And then it's a forehand slice from Raducanu. And then it's really good volley from Andreescu. Really impressive. Yeah, interesting return speeds. Andreescu 54 miles per hour on the first set, 77 on the second. Raducanu, though, at the same first and second, around 65, 66 miles an hour. So not able to kind of accelerate more through the second serve and maybe hold back a little bit on the first serve, but with good depth. Oh, again, really good forehand from Andreescu cross court. Great depth and power. Raducanu mishits the forehand into the net. It's going to be 3 more breakpoint opportunities here for Andreescu. She's on the front foot. She's in control at the moment. She's playing some phenomenal tennis. And she's literally blowing Raducanu away right now. And it's very surprising to watch. Especially if you kind of go back a couple of weeks to how she played against Swiatek. Yes, she lost in straight sets, but she was able to at least kind of compete with her 6-4, 6-4 in kind of some capacity. At the moment, though, Andreescu's making her look like a novice, really. Backhand to backhand exchange here. She does manage to get the better of that one, though. That will give her some confidence, Raducanu, as Andreescu goes along, shakes her head in disbelief and making that error. So breakpoint number 2 here for Andreescu to take. Obviously, this will be a chance to go a double break up as well. Raducanu does fight. She does fight back. She's done it multiple times. And she's definitely going to have to do it here. Oh, what a winner from Andreescu. It's a serve down the tee. She reads it. Andreescu goes into out with the backhand return. That is phenomenal from the Canadian. She breaks yet again 4-1 here. Can she consolidate it? A chance for a breadstick here potentially. Andreescu just looks so strong. Raducanu is going to have to find some answers because right now she's struggling to really get any inroads on the serve. Really impressive. I think that definitely warrants the Andreescu button.
Coming to the rescue. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu.
Yeah, very, very, very good from Bianca Andreescu. It's just been great. It's been a really, really good performance so far. I mean, Raducanu just needs to bounce back and find some answers. But at the moment, it's been really good. Eve says Andreescu is dominating right now. And Fergie says, surprised we haven't seen Andreescu play on clay before. She didn't play in 2019 after Indian Wells win. Yeah, I agreed. She's very inexperienced on the clay. Of course, didn't play in Rome. Hasn't played in Rome before. Great to see her on the clay then. I think seems like she kind of likes the surface, to be fair, and the way that it plays at the moment. I do think she's got quite a diverse game. She's definitely an all-court player, I think, by kind of the style of her game. So I think she'll always be dangerous on any surface as long as she's playing well and with confidence. Cass says, agree, Eve's all Bianca right now. Indeed, she was serving here to go 5-1 up. You almost feel like this set might already be over. Double break down here. Raducanu's going to have to start thinking about what to do, and that's much better. Huge from the Brit. Goes into out with a forehand return. Goes into the backhand corner. Huge into-win return. Well, huge into-win forehand, sorry, even from Emma. Drives it for a clean winner. That is absolutely massive. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous on Andreescu. Racers don't expect too much. Emma is just lucky to win the US Open. Well, I don't know. She's lucky. Don't think you can be lucky to win a Grand Slam. Good second serve from Andreescu, though. Second serve ace out wide on the backhand side. Really impressive kick serve. That is amazing. Neil says on this slow court, I think Andreescu is able to hit through it better as she is physically more robust. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I agree. I mean, she's definitely looking physically more sturdy at the moment. Will be a second serve here, though, for Raducanu to have a look at. Raducanu, big chance here to make an inroad of some sort. Runs around the backhand, goes big with the forehand down the middle. Again, going into the forehand of Andreescu. Huge forehand from the Canadian into the corner. Backhand down the middle. Good from Raducanu, sticking with Andreescu, going down the line, then goes cross court. And then Andreescu just... Oh, man, that is unbelievable. She just maneuvers the ball down the line with a forehand. I mean, it's just so good. It's effortless, really, from the Canadian. And I think Raducanu just maybe not really using the angles well enough there. Not enough depth there down the middle of the court. And Andreescu making a pay for it. 30-15. Let first serve. Races, I prefer Leylah Fernandez and Emma. That's fair enough. So you're entitled to your opinion. That's, yeah. Nick says, go Canada, go. All the way for Bianca. Raducanu can be very dangerous from behind. Just ask Martin Kova. Says he's very true. She's a fighter. I mean, she'll fight and give her best. Whether it's good enough today, who knows? But should definitely give it a good go. 30-15, big second serve from Andreescu. Slices short. Forehand slice from Raducanu. And then puts it away. Andreescu with the forehand into in. I mean, Raducanu should have done better with the backhand slice there. I think she was way too conservative, trying to kind of just hit that slice serve back with the forehand. So I should have come forward and tried to hit the drive forehand. I know it's tough at your ankles, but she just sliced it down the middle and she was a sitting duck there. 40-15 and goes serve out wide. Good depth on the return from Raducanu, then slices the forehand into the net. She does consolidate. It's 5-1 here. It's all going the way of Andreescu. Jump on board the Andreescu train if you're a neutral, because at the moment, She is running away with it. She does consolidate. She's a double break up here and 1 game away from this first set. Maria says, yes, go, Canada, go. Ian says, obviously 2019 a better vintage than 2021. Well, she's 2 years older, right? I guess. I think, isn't she? She's about 2 years older, 3 years older. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just cool to see, to be fair. I think we've obviously seen some great exchanges. I want to see Raducanu come back into this at least in the second set. I think the first set's done. Good serve into the corner from Raducanu. The forehand from Andreescu goes long. Better from Raducanu, trying to go, even with the serve there, just better depth on the serve, trying to hit the corners. We'll see. Trunk says, I really hope for Emma, even because I'm not her fan. That's fair. Well, I'll get to this one in a second. Charles's comment, it's a long one, so we'll get after this point. Big serve down the tee from Raducanu. What a forehand from Andreescu. The issue Raducanu is having right now, she's serving way too much into the forehand side. And Andreescu's just picked that up beautifully with the forehand into win. Great return winner from the Canadian. She needs to try and access the backhand. She does this time. What a serve down the tee. That's a clean ace from the Brit. Much better, 30-15. That's what she needs. Yeah, her favourite serve is the slice out wide Raducanu, but she's going to have to adapt because that's not going to work against Andreescu for the most part. She's going to have to try and go better down the tee, I think, for sure, on the due side. And she did so there anyway. Really, really, really good. Second serve into the backhand, and the backhand return from Andreescu. Miss hits a big kick serve from Emma. Very good. 40-15 even. Charles says Emma is too young to decide to play without a coach. She's changing coach too often, and this will go against her in the future. Future coaches will ask for a contract if they are called. Fair enough. I mean, it's really tough to know exactly what's going on in her camp, but I think she should have. I think she should have a coach, and she should stick with one for some period of time, right? I think, but again, what do I know? Big serve down the tee from Raducanu. Backhand from Andreescu into on the return. Goes into him with a forehand. Oh, on the rise. What a forehand from Andreescu. She is hitting the ball so well. Guys, 130 of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember to hit that like button. Only 55 likes. The goal is 100 likes. Please do hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Read us, help us out. Thank you. Appreciate it. Helps us with the algorithm and all that good stuff. Eve says Andreescu is just cruising her way to the first set. That's exactly what's happening right now. 40-30 though. Raducanu looking to force Andreescu to serve for this first set. Good return though on the second serve. Backhand to backhand exchange. Raducanu, I think she might get the line actually. She tried to go down the line with the backhand. Tried to change direction. I think she just missed it though. I can have a look at the mark. Yeah, it is just long. So it is juice. Fuzzy says, Martin Cover is a way below average player, so can't count that. Trunks says, Andreescu is just better than her in a former world number 5, so it will not be a shock when Emma loses even. Well, we'll see. It's not over till it's over. It's only the first set. Huge backhand from Raducanu. Really good. And Andreescu only able to slice that into the tramline's advantage to the Brit. Jay says, I haven't seen much of Andreescu lately because she hasn't been playing. She's had a break from the game. But I thought Emma would challenge her. Yeah, I thought she would too. And let's see. Still a lot of time left. First set she hasn't been, but not to say she can't in the second. Trunk says, coaching injury, she just keeps complaining and pouring all her losses for that. Oh, I don't know about that. There you go. Forehand to forehand here. Andreescu goes down the line with a forehand. Great depth actually from Raducanu though. Then goes into it again. Slice defensively from the Canadian. Huge forehand. That's much better. Great topspin on that forehand. Good coverage. And just kicks off the surface. She smiles to her box to say, okay, this is what I should be doing. Maybe not hitting as flat. I need to utilize what I've been learning, which is hitting with more topspin, more coverage, angles. It's a really good winner. 5-2. I think that means we can play the Raducanu button. But for her, obviously, now she's going to have to win every single game here in this set if she wants to stay in it. For Andreescu, even a chance to serve. And says, come on, Emma, speed, power. And Facedes says, Emma in 3. Light Up says, wishing Emma the best. Hope she can come back. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. There's a long way to go, obviously, in this. But so far, it's been very, very tough for her. She looks like she's getting a bit of treatment as well. I don't know if it's a medical timeout. I think it... Will it be? I know she's had some issues with her back. Jay says, Emma's return game is her strength. All her coaching issues can prove to be detrimental to her progress. Yeah, she's having a bit of... She had this done last week in Madrid as well. So I think it's some type of back spasm or something. Or some, I don't know exactly, but... Tara says, Emma, come to Delhi, please. So you're allowed to get treated in between changeovers. Yeah, her back is definitely... I almost wonder whether she should be resting the back because it's so temperamental. But I think she's going to go off court and get treated. Yeah, so she's going to get treated. So, yeah, we'll be back in a sec. But medical timeout. Guys, as well, please remember to hit that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. Really do appreciate it. It is a medical timeout. So, yeah. Do remember to smash that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. It does help us out. Let me know if you think she can come back as well. First, just here comes the I'm behind the score medical timeout. I don't think it's that. Come on, let's not be so harsh. Anyway, yeah, remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. We'll be back in a second. In the meantime, enjoy this clip of GTL through 2021 whilst we wait for the medical timeout to finish.
What are you drinking?
Yeah, what
is that? Oh, coconut. Nice.
I thought it was like a pina colada or something. I want Karatsev to do well.
Can Medvedev win it? I think so. The winner, for me, Naomi Osaka. I think she's going to start the year with a bang. And then the Aslan breaks.
Well,
Alex can't believe it. Oh my God. Djokovic into his 9th Australian Open final. He's gone for the lob. He's got a smash.
He's got it. What a bitch.
18 Grand Slams from Novak Djokovic.
He wins his 9th Australian Open title. Down the line. Look at that. That is
you can't write this stuff.
Novak Djokovic has set a new world record. The return of Roger Federer.
He misses it.
Herkash has got it. Come on, son. He's gone forehand. He's a winner. Good. Rublev wins it. Hey, ole, ole, ole. Stick to your Russian flag. It's wide!
It's wide!
Everyone else wins it! Aslan hitting it so hard, he's in! It's there! He's got the first set! Come on!
What a volley! What a volley from Tsitsipas! No, it's a double fault! I've jinxed it! I knew it was going to happen! Ramos, he saves it!
They're talking about Gail Falkenberg. Favourable treatment here for Rafa Nadal to win this. And it's wide, and Rafa wins it! Come on! Yes! It's number 58. Rafa's missed the volley.
Oh no!
Oh, you naughty boy!
He silences the crowd. He puts his hand to his ear. There we go.
Come on!
Krejcikova wins at Roland Garros 2021. But Zverev, on the other hand, amazing. He was really the best player.
He's done it! He's done it!
Carlos Alcaraz. Remember the name.
Done it!
It's long! It's long! Leyla Fernandez on the floor crying!
GTL got it right again. The final we all wanted. Ace! She's done it! She wins the US Open! Emma Raducanu! Let's go!
The crowd is getting worse.
They don't listen to you, umpire. You have no authority. There you go! He's done it! celebration.
Celebration. He plays dead.
It's a winner. She's done it.
It's a big one. She's on the floor. Paula Badoza, Indian Wells champion.
It's so good. Yes.
He's done it.
Djokovic
He's
wins.
done it.
Oh, it's an ace. Second serve ace.
What a champion he is. He's won it twice. Well played, Sasha Zverev.
Yeah, great clip there from 2021 from the boys of GTL, Ben and JG, of course. Let's get through some of the comments because 27 comments. We can go through these while we wait for the medical timeout, can't we? There we go. La 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 la. Let's see. Eve says Emma should perhaps change her physio, not her coaches. Don't feel bad, Thursday. My stream is always behind. Raducanu every match. Medical timeout. I want Emma playing opposite Osaka, please. I think she'd really struggle with Osaka. She's struggling with the power of Andreescu right now, but we'll see. Charles says too much money being poured out on a 19-year-old, and we're seeing the end result. Take the money while you can, man. Take the money while you can, I say. Well, she could get injured and not play again, and then she'd regret not taking the endorsements and stuff. That's what you got to say. Kelly says, I agree. If she were 5-2 up, this wouldn't be happening. Who asked for a timeout? It was Emma Raducanu. So she is back, though. We are going to get underway starting again very soon. Andreescu serving for the set. I don't recall a medical timeout when she wins, says Kathy. Oh, there's some harsh words for Emma Raducanu on the medical timeout. She always takes a medical timeout when she's really on the back foot and struggling. Perhaps Emma needs a longer recovery time from injuries. I agree. I think she's rest. Her back's temperamental. Anyway, good return from Raducanu. Forehand to forehand exchange of great depth. Andreescu loops that forehand, clips the line there, goes down the middle with the forehand, looping backhand there from from Raducanu. Andreescu absolutely hits a thunderbolt of a drive forehand on the rise. Wow, 15 love. Kathy says, and now after all this time, Bianca has to serve. I also agree there. This is becoming too much of a regular occurrence now, says Kaz. Problem is, it happens every match. FC says, medical break is Emma's usual play when she's losing. As the backhand goes long from Raducanu, 30 love for Andreescu. Why don't you just take a toilet break? That's the... I don't know. Why medical... I almost feel like, why don't you just take a toilet break rather than medical timeout then? No? No? Big serve into the body. Oh, what a backhand from Andreescu. It's a huge backhand up the line. It's just too good from the Canadian. She is just playing some inspired tennis here. 40 love, 5-2 up, 3 set points, and she is well on her way here. She's just playing really well right now. It's so tough to know how to kind of stop this momentum. So out wide. Oh, serve goes into the forehand, and the forehand whizzes wide from Emma Raducanu. 6-2 that first set. Andreescu way in front here. Look at that first serve points won and second serve points won. 80%. She's only lost 4 points behind her first and second serve combined. She's only had to hit 50% of first serves in. Doesn't matter. First serve, second serve. She's not losing any points right now behind the second serve. In fact, she's got a better second serve points won percentage than first serve. At the moment, she's serving really well, and Raducanu is not returning particularly well, and she's struggling in her own service games. Look at that first serve points won, only 55% behind the first serve, 40% behind the second. Andreescu is just absolutely, she's dominating. She's absolutely dominating the serve return dynamic here, and then she just seems to have more firepower in the exchanges. I'm not quite sure what Raducanu can do, but I think the first thing she needs to do is try and return better. And I think she's got to be better and more clever behind the serve. We haven't seen any opportunities that she's had to come to the net. She hasn't really come to the net. I think she should be utilizing the drop shot, which she's been utilizing well, especially last week. And generally, I just think she needs to have more variety and diversity into her gameplay right now. She's capable of it, but at the moment, She's getting thoroughly outplayed by Andreescu.
Coming to the rescue. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu.
And you're getting U2 vibes from Ben in that song, I Am. Anyway, if you haven't done so already as well, please remember to hit the like button. 75 likes. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. Thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. Nick says, this is a hard game. Not easy to expose your body to such torture. I don't know. Yeah, it is. I mean, but they are elite sportsmen. They're getting paid for it. The Fair Observer says, hi, guys. I just joined. I'm glad to know Nole beat the difficult opponent to whom he lost a few weeks ago. The question is on whether Nole will be ready in good form before Roland Garros. It wasn't a few weeks ago. It was last year, if I'm not mistaken, against Karatsev in Belgrade. Belgrade last year, he lost to him. But yeah, he played really well. We covered the match on here as well. I did the comms, and yeah, he was solid. The drop shot was starting to fire as well. I mean, didn't really work against, who was it? Alcaraz even last week. And then it didn't really work at the start of the match today. And then he started to hit it a lot better. And I think that's a positive sign. And just generally, the rest of his game coming on nicely. I think he's going to definitely peak for Roland Garros. Jay says, this is such a turn-off. Gamesmanship sucks. He says, Bianca will show her how a real US Open champ plays. There's a lot of shade being thrown here. I understand the medical timeout, shade, but we just hold it back a little bit. But up to you. Tara says, Saka has the power of a man in her. That's an interesting comment. Kay says she's 18, 19. Look at Rafa, Nick, in pain from his foot every match, but I've never seen a medical timeout, and he's 36 twice that age. I think he has had medical timeouts. I'm a Rafa fan. He has, but I get what you're saying about that he kind of fights through. So I hope Bianca wins this match in straight sets. Oh no, you want to see a close match. Quinton says, oh lol. I came in expecting to hear JG raging about Emma's medical timeouts. I hate medical timeouts. What's she doing? What's she doing? Is that what you wanted? Should take a bet on a medical time. Oh, good serve from Raducanu down the tee, and Andreescu goes into the net with the return. So a good start for the Brit in the second serve. It's a chance as well for her to nudge in front. She was serving first in the last set, and she didn't make it count. She got broken. Can she have a comfortable service game? She hasn't had many of those. Oh, that's not going to help. It's a big serve out wide. Good return there from Andreescu. Great depth from the backhand cross. Raducanu tries to go into out, and she shanks that right into the crowd. Big shank. That was a big shank. Well, she does come to the net, and it's the right play because it puts pressure on Andreescu. She goes into the net with the passing shot. She's listened to me. She heard me. She knows what to do. She's going to win. Is she? I don't know. I don't know. Gary says, oh, look at these. A lot of comments. Oh, what are these? Oh, here you go. Lex says, oh, JG's loving these comments about Emma. Oh, that's unbelievable. It's a good serve out wide, is it? Not really, because Andreescu creams the backhand return down the line for a clean winner. She looks at the surface and says, I couldn't move there. I don't think it would have mattered if she was able to move. It was just the return's too good. And says, good sign, keep it up. Easier hits near the net and move around. Agreed. More weapons. Did she leave them at home, says Greg? Maybe. Maybe she did. Left it in her back pocket. Second serve here. It will be for Andreescu to have a look at. 30-year crucial point coming up. Gary says, I have to say that I'm not in the camp of all of you who think Emma is some kind of fraud. She's young and finding a way. She's not breaking any rules. And oh, by the way, Rafa took an extended timeout to deal with his rib injury. And in Wales, he didn't leave the court, but the match was stopped for many minutes. True. Second serve into the forehand. She gets away with that. Andreescu makes a big mistake on the forehand return, goes into the net. 40-30 game point. She holds here. It will definitely put her mind at ease and hopefully give her the confidence for the rest of the set. I want to see a close match, so that means Raducanu playing well. But we will see. We will see how the rest of the set pans out. Andreescu at the moment doesn't look like she's going to let up anytime soon, that's for sure. Tara says, Emma spent all her US Open money on shopping jewelry. Some of these comments are hilarious. Second serve into the backhand corner. Huge into and forward. That's unbelievable from the Canadian. Like, some of the hitting from Andreescu right now is just phenomenal. Her movement is so good as well. She just ran around the backhand so well. Takes the forehand on the right shoulder high, into in forehand return. Oh, man. Easy as you like. Good serve into the backhand, but Andreescu is on the front foot. She makes the mistake. She set up the point really nicely with great depth. A chance to hit the forehand into out on the rise. And goes into the net. Advantage Raducanu. She's definitely on the back foot. She's getting away with this. Kang says no, Gary, she's not, but she's learning how to play the mind games quite well. Oh, good serve down the tee from Raducanu. Good depth, though, from Andreescu. Into out goes the Brit. And down the line goes Andreescu with the backhand. Slice down the line again from Raducanu. Forehand to forehand here. Andreescu with great depth here into corners. Then comes forward, hits the top of the net cord, goes wide. So Raducanu does hold one love here. And she gives herself a kind of wry smile. I think her back is hurting by the way she's walking right now. A bit gingerly. As someone who actually... I have had back issues, quite a few of them as well, playing tennis, and have like an ongoing one of like sciatica in my back. If she does actually have a back issue, then I'm not surprised she's having a lot of medical timeouts. That's not to say that she's not. That's not to say that she's calling them because her back's hurting. It could just be tactical. It could be a mixture. But yeah, look at this. By the way, winners to unforced errors 9-6 for Emma Raducanu. That's actually not bad. 16-2 for Andreescu. That is absolutely flawless from the Canadian. Unbelievable. Charles says Emma has never won after training. This is a ploy. She uses medical timeout in capital letters. Jay says, is Emma using the angle? She's very effective when she does no, which is exactly what I said she should do. It's a very, very good point. Big serve from Andreescu down the tee to start off. Huge ace. Here we go. Amazing. Says, I don't think Bianca is giving her the options to Jay. She has at times, but I get what you mean. She's playing really. 16 winners to 2 unforced errors. Unbelievable. Big serve down the tee. Into out with the forehand goes Raducanu, then goes into win. Really good from the Brit. Much better here anyway. Then goes into win again. Andreescu on the back foot, but somehow finds a ridiculously good forehand cross court. Drags Raducanu out, and she makes the mistake. That is so good from the Canadian. Great defensive work. Emma's going to retire 100%, says Lindsay. What is going on? She's won the US Open. She's barely played much tennis. I think we need to we just need to cool it. Chill. Just chill. She's never played in Rome. She hadn't even played on clay until like a month ago. Huge forehand down the line from Andreescu. Then a drop shot. Beautiful from Andreescu. Really good. 40 love. In saying that, by the way, I have to caveat that by saying that Andreescu's barely played on clay as well, but she's played a lot more tennis generally than Raducanu, right? She's got a lot more experience. Gary says, okay, everyone, I'm out. You guys win, but I will say that gamesmanship takes many forms, and many of the best players, including Rafa, use it. That's true. I agree. They do. Big serve from Andreescu. Huge ace from Andreescu. She does hold to love. This is a really, really good start in the second set on her serve. Really impressive. Faceta says, come on, Emma. Yeah. Kathy says that, Gary, they all use it. It's the frequency and timing that is suspect with Emma. Okay. When you go backhand, great depth from Andreescu, is it? No, it's just gone long. Jay says, Andreescu cannot let up. Tara says, Alcaraz and Emma getting married. What? Where has that come from? Oh, my God. Raducanu is acting out like she's going to retire. Hey? What's going on? That's a massive mistake from the umpire. She's like, second serve, and she's like, no, my serve was in. That is so funny. Big serve down the tee. Andreescu goes wide with the backhand. It is 15 love. Charles says, I'm behind our Canadian girl all the way. Go, Bianca. That's fair. That's fine. Will the second set be a replica of the first? I hope not. I hope not. Go big serve out wide. And yeah, Andreescu goes long with the backhand. Return 30 love. This is much better from Raducanu. The medical timeout's really helping. I'm just saying it to trigger everyone. No, I'm just joking. I don't know if that is correct, but oh, mate, absolutely hilarious. Anyway, here we go. Slice. Oh, it's a drop shot from Raducanu. Huge forehand from Andreescu, though. Cross court. It is 30-15. The chase is not umpire needs a medical timeout. Yeah, concussion. He's clearly forgotten something. Ridiculously funny. Guys, over 150 of you in the chat. 78 likes. Can we get to 100 likes ASAP, please? Thank you very much. If you haven't liked the video, do really does help us out. It's just hit that like button. What we have to do is press the big thumbs up button. What a return from Andreescu. Second serve into the backhand. She absolutely creams the backhand down the line, clips the base. I mean, she has just been on. She's been on fire, Andreescu, right now. Someone call her off, because if she plays like this, I mean, I might be going ahead of myself, but I'm not joking. If she plays like how she played in the first set for 2 weeks, she's winning Roland Garros. That sounds absolutely ridiculous to say, but like 16 winners to 2 unforced errors. I'm sorry, what was I watching? There you go. Second serve into the forehand. And Andreescu goes into with the forehand. 40-30 game point. She's definitely getting some freebies, though. Andreescu's making a few more errors here, and it's giving her a lot of chances on serve just to get through it rather than having to save any break points, I must say. Michael says, go Emma. He says, Raducanu needs to keep up with her service games and hold on to them. Yeah, she has to. She has to. Already set down. Good serve down the tee. Short return from Andreescu. Oh, Raducanu makes the mistake. It's a big, big opportunity for her to just swap the service game away and just say, okay, right, now your turn. Let's see what I can do on your service game. Instead, she hits the forehand into the net. It was a really short ball. Should have been putting that away, at least making it into court and then coming to the net. Good serve down a tee, though. Backhand return from Andreescu down the middle, but good depth. She's on the back foot as Raducanu drives the forehand down the line. Then goes backhand on the middle. Great defensive work from Andreescu. She's back to neutral. But on the stretch, as Raducanu turns it on with a huge forehand down the line, Andreescu says, hold on, where did that come from? On the stretch with the backhand goes into the net. Advantage to Emma. Yeah, Tara's comments are, I don't think I'm going to read all of them because they're very interesting. Very interesting comments. Advantage, game point. Big set out wide from Raducanu. Clips the baseline. Andreescu with the return, and it sets up a booming forehand from the Canadian in. Short ball for her to attack, and that's how you attack a short ball, and that's been the difference. Andreescu's been clinical when it's come to anything short. She's put it away. She's come to the net. She's been very, very good. Juice again for Emma here. Jay says, what is up with Emma? She's too talented to be struggling. So, I mean, dude, like, it's two, I think there's 3 things. One, Andreescu's a really good player. She's playing really well right now, not just in this match, but on the clay. I thought she played really well. And I mean, a 16 winners to 2 unforced error set. I mean, you're not going to win that against anyone. Double fault from Raducanu. They're not helping herself out. It's a break point opportunity. 2, I mean, she's barely played anything on clay. Like, what do you guys expect? Do you expect her to win Roland Garros and make the final or something? I think if she makes the second week, I think it's a good... She's never played Roland Garros before. Forehand goes into the net from Andreescu. Good backhand from Raducanu. Down the middle, good depth. And same with Rome, right? I mean, if she makes it deep, I think it's a really, really good tournament. She made some really big steps in Stuttgart, and then also... yeah, even in Madrid, a couple of good wins. So, yeah, it's all good. She's still very young. She's got a lot of time. I don't understand why people say, like, she should retire because she's lost a few matches. It's like, do you not realize that she played less than half a season last year? She hasn't even played a full season yet. Big sell out wide from Raducanu. The forehand from Andreescu goes into the tram lines. It is an advantage again. Michael says, not sure, ... FCF says advantage. Medical timeout. Jay says we want miracles, man. Well, you are expecting too much. You're expecting way too much, Jay. That's what I'm going to say. Advantage, Raducanu. Big serve down the tee. It's let first serve. Charles says she won the US Open, but she hasn't beaten too many top flight players. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She's inexperienced, right? I mean, you guys like bashing her and expecting her to be like blitzing people. I think you just need to just chill. Yeah, exactly what Eve says. It's Raducanu's first full season, so chill. Exactly. Big serve out wide in twin with the forehand. Oh, and then whips the forehand into the net. So game point burnt. Back to Juice. That's the thing, right? I think we just need to just manage expectations, right? Manage expectations. If you want to be annoyed about the medical timeout, that's a different story. That's understandable. It's an isolated situation. But in terms of her performances, like, do you expect her to beat Swiatek in the French Open if she draws her in like round of 16 or quarterfinal? No. Do you expect her to beat Krejcikova, even with someone like a Pliskova or Sabalenka? No. Second serve from Raducanu down the tee. Andreescu crunches that forehand for a clean winner again. She's just not letting Raducanu have this service game easily. I'm just having a look at the mark. Raducanu does. She's done this a couple of times there, where she said like, "No, it's not part of the line, right?" She's saying, "No, look, there's a gap or something," and then the umpire saying, "No, it's cut the line." All right, we're back at Juice. We're back at advantage even. Andreescu, another break point. Oh, she's missed the backhand up the line. It sat up so nicely for Raducanu. The backhand cross return from Andreescu sat up beautifully for Raducanu. She did hit it well, but hits it long. And Andreescu does get the early break. Raducanu talking to the umpire. She's not happy with that call, but that's not the reason why she lost that. It's a mistake at the end. She does get broken here. She's going to have to do it the hard way, a set and a breakdown. Oh, she's called for the trainer again. So this now I can kind of see the pattern, and I can see why you guys are going to get set off because she's now just got broken. Okay, in the meantime, let's put it in.
Coming to rescue. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu.
Oh, she's done. Oh, she's retired. She said she doesn't want to carry on. Her back, she's like, it's too bad. So what I'm going to say is, that actually it's probably that bad. So this isn't gamesmanship. She's just retired. So Emma Raducanu is just retired, injured basically because of her back. A great win for Andreescu. I mean, she was going to blitz her anyway, I think. She needs a break because that back has been. I mean, she has had back issues for a couple of weeks now, and to be perfectly honest with you, like as someone who has back injuries myself, if you don't get treated properly and you keep on playing, like it just gets worse and worse and worse, and like you have to rest it, get a lot of physio. I'm not sure, we'll see, but let's see how it goes. But a really good win for Andreescu. Let's go through some of the comments. Fernandez is going to be a better player than Emma. It's obvious, maybe. What a pattern for sure. More gamesmanship says FC. Lord, I would like Layla is a fighter and she doesn't take medical timeouts. Straight sets, exit. Correct, no drama. Her back and ego, says Maria. I don't think it's an ego. I think that's a bit harsh. I think Secret War says she's 18. How is she having back issues? What? Is that a serious comment? Why can't you have back issues because you're 18? She's playing an elite sport. I don't understand that. It makes no sense. Of course you can have a back injury if you're 18. What is it only reserved for older people? Is that what you're trying to say? You can get any type of back injury. I mean, you have to think about their muscular injuries or nerve injuries to your back, especially. Of course you can get it. Oh, come on, people. Eve says her body is so soft. Yeah, her body could be. I mean, she might just not. This could be an issue, right? I mean, if this back injury is as bad as what I've been seeing and the way that the stretch she's been doing, and like someone who's had back injuries, like, to be perfectly frank, she might be struggling for Roland Garros because she should be resting it, and she didn't rest it. She kept on playing with the injury because she played with it in Stuttgart. I remember during the semis there, she played with it there. She played with it last week in Madrid, and because she's been getting treated, and not just when she's been a set down, but also when she's been like it's been on serve or whatever, right? Like in every match, she's had at least one medical timeout, and it's probably been driving people crazy, like JG and yourselves. And I agree that like I can see why it's driving people crazy. She just needs to rest it. It's just disappointing she has to retire now because she will get backlash from it. She just probably shouldn't have been playing in the first place in the tournament. Lindsay was correct. I knew it. Called it, says Lindsay. And AS says, word, Andreescu, do kind of proud. Guys, 84 likes. Can we get to 100 likes before we end this stream? Thanks very much, guys, tuning in as well. Do appreciate it. Shame that it's finished early. Aaron says, Emma has a great personality. No drama there from her. Yeah, that's... I just think she's injured. Like, I don't know. She's young and we all have egos. But no, I don't agree. I don't think everyone has egos. I think you have a certain level of confidence, but I think ego implies that you're arrogant. I don't think she's arrogant. It's a rough sport for anybody. And the chances we've waited patiently on Bianca, and she's gradually making back up. What a great comeback it's been so far for her. It's been really amazing seeing her back on tour. She's been so good. She's got a really good game, hasn't she? I think seeing her playing confidently is like it's a treat to watch. FC says BB broker, she can win this. Yeah, she has one. Sad for Emma, says David. Who is BB? It's Bianca Andreescu. Secret says, I hope Bianca can return to her previous level and challenge Iga. Same with Osaka. Players like Osaka and Bianca that can triumph over Serena have my respect. Eve says she needs a genius of a physio to solve her physical issues. And says Emma's frail physically. Andreescu is on a major comeback campaign, says FC. I agree. Gary says, I injured my back at age 22. Thanks for being the voice of reason, Fazan. Late, everyone. Yeah, thank you. David says she needs time to heal. Take some time to recover. Yep, agreed. Maria says, I am 60 and disabled because of my back spinal cord injury. She shouldn't play till the back is good. Bye. Yeah, agreed. And yeah. Well said, Maria, as well. Thank you for that. And yeah, sorry to hear that as well. Because I think Emma... Okay. Badosa. What's wrong with Badosa? I recommend Pickleball for Emma. Okay. She's won a grand... Guys, okay. Take a step back and just realize that she's won a Grand Slam. Probably more than any of us are going to do in our lives. I don't know. Maybe some of you are millionaires in the chat. If so, where are the super chats and donations? No, I'm just joking. But let's just be honest. Like, she's done more than we're probably ever going to do in our lives in terms of like achieving that type of level of like celebration, right? At the age that she did it at as well. Even if she does nothing in her career. What do you want me to say? Jay says Emma has a great game, but she has some shady tactics during some close matches. Well, on that note, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Do really appreciate it. Yeah, like very disappointing. What a performance though from Bianca Andreescu. I mean, she played some phenomenal tennis, and Raducanu just wasn't able to keep up. And obviously, I don't think the back helped, but it is what it is. Really, really impressive in the end. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you hopefully for a stream very, very soon. We'll be doing some tomorrow, I'm sure. Thanks very much, guys. Stay safe and well. See you on the next video. Remember to hit the like button. 100 likes is what we want.